shot by Buddha. Facebook gaming in the building.
Into the end zone. Five Nations, stand up.
Let's start with this thumbnail. Titans disappoint in preseason home game versus Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks backups. Maybe I should have put backups on there. Not only does on that thumbnail where you see Jacardian, I don't even know what the rest of his name is, Jacardia Wright, on a 70-yard touchdown run against our ones right up the teeth of the defense, where they trap blocked Jeffrey Simmons the way the Commanders did last year, year before last, and Kevin Winston ran in the hole and stopped. Also, Kevin Winston ran up and double covered the wide receiver and let Arroyo run a seam route for a touchdown. So I put those two on Kevin Winston. We have no pass rush at the edge. They cried about Jacob Martin being an edge rusher. Jacob Martin, Jermaine Johnson, to get nowhere near a running back or quarterback. Put Femi and Keldrick Falk in and let's just go there instead of Jacob Martin. I don't know why that was supposed to be a thing anyways. What else could go wrong when Drew Lock goes 12 of 14, 103 yards, touchdown, no pick, no sacks, and his incomplete passes were like end of half. He was like 10 of 10, 9 of 9 or something like that. He looked like Joe Montana and Tom Brady in the pocket. Nobody could get close to him. We spent all this money on the pass rush. Defensive backs, Cordell Flott, Cody Barton out of position. Pretty good time. Put Anthony Hill Jr. in. I'm tired of Cody Barton. Restrepo had a touchdown, got called back, penalty. I want to say Jackson Slater got called on that one. At least we got a kicker, right? But you know, when you just look at the totality of it, DB's not covering, no pass rush, no run defense. And only thing that could be worse is, I told y'all, some of y'all said I shouldn't be alarmed. You shouldn't be alarmed. Carnell Tate, 2 targets, 0 catches. 2 games, 5 targets, 0 catches, 0 yards. Cam Ward made some crazy circus play and threw the ball off his back foot on the dime to Gunnar Helm. Doesn't toe tap wide open when uncovered with nobody on him. Cam Ward loose with the ball, got hit by Chaz from behind. And that's the one things I did want. Cam's played clean, and nothing has been his fault up until this point, outside of him holding the ball and getting the intentional grounding in game 1. Game 2, get stripped from behind. Luckily, the ball goes out of bounds. Could have been 2 plays. They could have been 2 Cam Wardish, Will Levis-ish, Nashville-ish fumble for a touchdown going the opposite direction. I seen nothing tonight that had me excited. This was a thorough disappointment. New coaches, the most money in preseason and in off season spent. Dabo coming in, White Cotton, all the money we spent in free agency, the draft class, everything, jerseys, new stadium, bringing all the legends back, getting a new raccoon. Everything I didn't want to see tonight, I seen. Getting belt put on us at home by the Seahawks backups and Drew Lock. Not to mention on a statement drive after giving up a touchdown, 4th and inches, you don't pick up the first down. Your offensive line doesn't get pushed versus the twos. Not Leonard Williams up front. Not DeMarcus Lawrence, the backups. Stuff them in the hole and turnover on downs. It's the reason why Titan fans cannot complain about not having primetime games. They gave you a primetime preseason game to see what we had. That nothing that happened tonight made them say, let's put the Titans in a primetime game. Like for what? All right. Now I'm going to get into the chat and then I'm going to start taking y'all questions. Blazing does said I'm over it. Robert Reed was good. Tevin B. Walker was good player. What is my YouTube? Shot by Buddha. It should be popping up my type exclamation point YouTube or exclamation point YT in the command. It should give it to you. Think about it. The second string defense goes against the first string offense and vice versa. Tragic. Cam was always first. Jacardia Wright was first. Yeah, I mean, right up the T for the defense. He looked like he almost pulled a hamstring like Greg Jennings and still scored on us. I mean, this is about as bad as a preseason first half could be. When you say you're going to play your starters, you had a good week to get everybody all riled up and excited to say you need the practice to translate to on the field games. You've won 6 games in 2 years. You went 3-14 back to back, and nothing about tonight made me say the culture and the attitude in Nashville has changed, regardless of the players, that make me feel like this season, right now, people ask me what I thought about the Titans all preseason, all camp. And I said, let me see what happens in week 2. Week 2, Cam Moore fumbles the ball. You get stopped on 4th and 1. Carnell Tate has yet to still catch a pass. DBs look lost. There's no pass rush. You give up runs right up the T for the defense. Drew Lock and Curtis Rourke look like Tom Brady playing against our defense. We don't get any pressure. I mean, the usual suspects. Winston out of place. Cody Barton out of place. Nothing from the pass rush on the edge. Xavier Restrepo gets open, makes a nice catch. Holding call. Typical Titans. Gunnar Helm, the circus pass from Cam Ward, and right on the dime, Gunnar Helm doesn't get his toe tap. I don't know what else to say other than, what am I supposed to believe that this team we've seen tonight, with one more week of preseason and some preparation, a little time off, and some film study, is going to translate to wins on the field to be anywhere near 500 football this season? I know it don't happen overnight, but I don't know, man. I don't. We can't say it's vanilla offense and defense when it's Drew Lock and the backups. That's no Jackson Smith and Jigba. There's no Sam Darnold. There's no Jadarian. There's no Cooper Kupp. There's no Shaheed. There's no DeMarcus Lawrence. There's no Witherspoon. There's no, like, bro, there's 2 weeks in a row we play playoff teams, and it just does not look like the same, like we watching the same thing. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, I don't care what happens in the second half with the backups. I just, with all the changes, you come rolling out, it just nothing about it seemed like this team, attitude wise, is, if, all right, take away the preseason game wins and losses don't matter. Prior to the defense get off the field against Drew Lock, get him down once. Pride of the team says at least pick up the 4th and inches. I know I'm thoroughly disappointed. That's why I did the post game at halftime. All right, now if y'all got any questions about what y'all seen tonight, drop them in the chat. I'm here for y'all. But Jacardia Wright, 8 carries, 81 yards. Drew Lock, 12 of 14, 103 yards, a touchdown, no pick, no sacks. I don't know, bro. Like this was about as bad as it get. Cedric Gray makes a huge play on the sideline with a pass breakup and then gets a taunting penalty. Still losing contains, 3rd and long. Curtis Rourke did it, broke a tackle from Cody Barton and got a big first down on the scramble. Turn around the very next week. Drew Lock steps up in the pocket and avoids a blitzer and picks up a first down right at the sticks. And these are the backups. This is not Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen running around. These are backups. So definitely a disappointing night for the Tennessee Titans. And now we'll watch the second half and see, does Will Levis do anything that could potentially get himself traded to another team? I highly doubt it. I feel bad for the people who pre-gamed and tailgated in Nashville, that flew into Nashville, that drove to Nashville to watch this preseason game against the Super Bowl champions, a team that we played well against last year in the regular season, to be excited about what we were going to try to bring to the table this season with a team that played very well in the scrimmages and the practice all week, but still, once again, it has yet to translate to the field on when game time, when the lights are on. The Tennessee Titans are just not a polished and competitive football team ready for the big stage and ready for playoff caliber teams. Now, who knows what they'll do? Who knows what they'll do when they play the Jets? I mean, the Jets is not a very good football team, but for everything that I'm seeing tonight, nothing makes me think that they'll come out and like flip a switch against the Jets and play better. I feel right now, and I can go on record saying, if the Titans beat the Jets in week 1, it will be because the Jets is a bad team, not because the Tennessee Titans is playing up to the potential and up to the expectations of the fan base and what we all expect out of this team that's spent so many resources to become a better football team. This is disappointing. I expected to come in here with a completely different attitude, a completely different game plan tonight, but they floored me. A person that can talk like myself is sitting here speechless watching the effort that I seen from this team tonight in front of a home crowd. Eldrico, Kenio, Anthony, Tony, Lock, Kick, E-Dub, Tevin, Robert Reed, Frankie, Fonzo. Appreciate y'all all reacting to the Facebook stream. And for those that was asking, I still think it should be exclamation point YouTube should have gave you. I think you put YT exclamation point YouTube. Let's see. If that don't, I'll just give you the direct link. But all my other pages will automatically just drop it randomly in the chat. But for those on Facebook that's been missing out on the YouTube content, there y'all go. I just dropped a link over there. Yeah, Kicks Wheel, man, they did not show up tonight. Seahawks seemed like they took the practice personal, and the backups for the Seahawks came out and carved us like a pumpkin, a real jack-o'-lantern tonight. Hopefully we will have a better turnaround this season. I mean, Eldrico, this is my honest question. What about the first 2 weeks of preseason with us saying that we're going to give our starters a real run, multiple series against playoff caliber teams, backup, not their starters, to come out flat 2 weeks in a row and just not put up a a good showing, bro. I'm going to remain pessimistic until they change my mind. I'm positive about the team. I love the players, the attitude, everything that Robert Saleh, Dabo, and the front office is doing. Love the way Cam Ward is trying and the way Jeffrey Simmons is trying. But you can't tell me you watched that tonight and felt confident that this was going to be a competitive. And this is a team, even though they won 3 games the last 2 seasons, this is a team that, as it sits, should be a team that could get to 500 football. It should be. With everything that they added, it should be a team that get to 500 football. If not, I don't know what else they can do. But I was not impressed with Jacob Martin. We have been hearing the reason why Femi Oladejo and Keldrick Falk were not starting is Jacob Martin is going to be a veteran that understands the scheme. He looked slow. His pass rush moves look ineffective. He didn't get anywhere near Drew Lock at any point that I seen. Cody Barton still looked out of place. Kevin Winston Jr. still looked like he's second guessing himself. We know the talent is there. We know the athleticism is flying around the football in camp and in the scrimmages, but got burned for a touchdown, wide open blown coverage to Arroyo, Cam Ward's former teammate from Miami, tight end, and then ran up in the hole, and Jacardia Wright ran right by him for a 70-yard touchdown. He said Cam, as of right now, got a. What question you got about Cam Ward? Yeah, now you're watching them in a horrible showing. I apologize to anybody who took time out of their night to watch the Tennessee Titans to see. I can't think of any bright spots today in the first half with the starters that could make me say like, oh, this looked good, that looked good. Cam Ward's operation of the offense looked good. The people around him not making plays did not look good. But Eldrico, what question you got about Cam Ward? And anybody in the chat that's lurking, the shop is a safe place, man. Ask any question you got. That he's not performing well. I think Cam performed well. I mean, Cam was 8 of 12, 69 yards. I didn't like that he had the ball out like Kyler Murray running around and got it slapped out of bounds, but made an incredible pass to Gunnar Helm extending the play. Gunnar Helm did not get his foot down. He put the ball in play for Carnell Tate a couple times, did not come down with it. Gunnar Helm had another hit where he dropped the ball, got kind of jarred. But like far as like Cam calling protection, changing the play, getting the ball out to the playmaker's hands hot, I thought he executed that well tonight. It just didn't translate into success when you got people that don't toe tap. When you got defense that pretty much got their pants pulled down by Drew Lock and Jacardia Wright. Our secondary does not impress me. They always look out of place. They don't get their hands around the football when the ball's in the air, and we have absolutely no pressure on the quarterback. I mean, Drew Lock was standing back there like a statue, combing his hair in the backfield before he got ready to throw each pass. And I thought against the twos that John Franklin Myers and Jeffrey Simmons mixed with Jermaine Johnson and this all-powerful Jacob Martin we've been hearing about didn't get anywhere near Drew Lock tonight. What do you think of the Cowboys? I haven't got to watch Cowboys. I'll probably check them out. I know Joe Milton's been playing well. You got to get a quarterback tomorrow for my TT. Yeah, Malik Willis is dropping. People talking crazy about the Raiders and the Titans. We both go through the ringer. Ashton Jeanty. Yeah, I seen that Ashton Jeanty could potentially have ACL tear. That would be so devastating. That would be devastating, Zay. But to be fair, the Titans, the Browns, the Jets, the Raiders. People should talk negatively about him. They should send him through the ringer. Where she at? Like they should send him through the ringer. Like, what have they done? The Raiders picked first last year. The year before that, the Titans picked first. Cleveland Browns have been in the top 5 since Baker Mayfield left picking. They had that one year with Flacco. They went to the playoffs, but I mean, the Jets been picking first. Like these teams in the front offices and the cultures like have to change, bro. For somebody like those teams right now, including the Tennessee Titans, have to be the Missouri show me state. They have to show people otherwise, because Tennessee Titans spent their first round pick on Carnell Tate, and he doesn't have a catch in 2 games. It looks like, by the way the offense is developed, if you wanted to take a fantasy player from the Titans, I'd go Wan'Dale or Tony Pollard. Yeah, it's the Drake troll. I mean, like, when people come in and say bad things about the Titans in the chat, I don't get mad because it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember when they said Titans were not getting a primetime game again, and Titan fans were complaining? Look what we do with a primetime game. We have a lackluster showing that gave us opportunity. Did tonight make you think that they should like move the Eagles game, or move the Bills game, or the Chiefs game, and flex the Titans in when they're playing somebody? No. Like, why would you flex the Titans into, like, you want your ratings to go down? Can Tate get separation from the corner? I mean, Cam Ward gave him some balls that, like, he got his hands on. The thing about Carnell Tate is his hands. So far, I've seen him get his hands on passes multiple times, and it just leads me to believe, to this $1 million question, those one-handed catches in practices and scrimmage and in camp, are they just good plays because they're playing against the Titans secondary and Alontae Taylor and Cordell Flott, Marcus Harris, Amani Hooker, and Kevin Winston? Is it just that, like, other teams' backups, Deshaun Striblin goes crazy, Arroyo goes crazy, and Drew Lock goes crazy, Curtis Rourke? Like, maybe he was just looking good against a bad secondary. Only time will tell. We're not cashing in the chips and folding on the team, but from what I've seen, he's gonna draw ones, and we talking about AFC South. Let's just stick to the South. Derek Stingley Jr., is he getting open and catching on Derek Stingley? Travis Hunter and the boys in Jacksonville, is he getting open and getting his hands on the football? The Colts, Sauce Gardner, Jarvarius Ward, is he getting open and catching? From what I've seen, no. I've been saying, like, him just beat somebody, and my comp on him was Justin Jefferson. Like, just solid route running, great hands, get open, catch the football, get upfield, hand the ball to the ref, and do it again. And from what I've seen, and these are against twos. These are against twos. Two times. I mean, we talk about the good teams in the league. Like, that was backups tonight. Sunday, if this was Sunday, like regular season, is he getting open on Witherspoon? Is he getting open on Quinion Mitchell and Tariq Woolen? I'm worried. Before I was cautious, and people was like coming crazy at me because I was cautious about, should we be alarmed at Carnell Tate not having a catch? Should we be alarmed at our defensive secondary and pass rush? Well, the bell is ringing. Revere is coming down. The Redcoats are coming. The Redcoats are coming. Like, the ships is lining up in the sea outside of King's Landing, in Game of Thrones, like the White Walkers is at the wall, Jon Snow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like whatever it is that should give you clear and imminent danger. Right now, we in clear and imminent danger that against good teams, 49ers and Seahawks backups that are coached well and understand their scheme, Tennessee Titans do not look like they're in the same class. I mean, think about it. The way their defense played in the stretch last season to get to the Super Bowl and win it. We talking about Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, Josh Jobe. Bro, them boys was all over the place. Like they just wasn't going. D said what Cam was looking like. I mean, Cam was 8 or 12, 69 yards. Threw a circus pass to Gunnar Helm that Gunnar Helm caught on the sideline wide open and didn't get his toe down. And it wasn't because it was a bad throw, it's because he just wasn't paying attention. He just didn't get the toe tap. Cam Ward was calling the blitz out, getting the ball out hot, hitting people in the hands. I don't know, bro. Cam played good, except for one play where Cam extended the play and was running to the sideline and didn't see the defender chasing behind that stripped. Like he didn't like hit him, strip him. He just knocked the ball out of his hand and it went out of bounds. Well, he really avoided disaster. So it's 2 weeks in a row. Cam has had a Cam-like, Will Levis-like play where he was careless with the football. And I said that's the one thing I'm worried about with Cam is carelessness with the football. But his operation of the offense was great tonight. But I got a question: Can Carnell Tate beat ones? I mean, this is preseason week 3, Q. Like, do you even want your ones out there playing at halftime? You say Tate gonna be okay? To me, look like Wandale gonna have 100 receptions, and Tony Pollard gonna have 1,000 yards rushing. Outside of that, Calvin Ridley, Carnell Tate, Alec Ailmonier made some plays tonight. Chimere Dike is a ghost. I haven't seen Chimere Dike get in rotation. Restrepo had a touchdown, but it was called back. I think Jackson Slater had a hold. Yeah, YUG, I think you're right. I think with the way this Tennessee Titan team is, Robert Saleh is going to have to adjust on defense on the fly, and Brian Daboll is going to have to call up some magic. Because, like, even in times where Cam Ward would navigate the pocket, avoid pressure, extend the play, he throw the ball and people just don't catch it. Like I don't know what else to say other than that. Like I can't blame Cam for, the plays tonight. I mean, he gave Carnell Tate a fade route that he didn't come down with. He gave one to Ailmonier that should have been a flag, but it wasn't flagged. And Gunnar Helm dropped another one, and then Gunnar Helm had one where he caught it and didn't get his feet down. So the 4 incomplete passes from Cam Ward was plays where people didn't come down with the football. John, what up? I mean, D, like one thing about me as opposed to any Titan creator or any creator of any team, no matter who they are, and if anybody disagree, y'all know what y'all can do with me. I'm unbiased, bro. I'm not like some pessimistic grifter that just is here to incite the Titans fan base by saying everything's doom and gloom. I'm also not the person that's gonna glaze everything the Titans do right. I'm right in the middle. I'm just a straight shooter. I call it as I see it. There's nothing about this team right now that makes me feel like they'll just go out and turn it on and then just light teams up. This is a team that could beat the best team in the league, and this is a team that could lose to the worst team in the league. And that's the definition of Tennessee Titan football in my lifetime. And I just want to see them be able to turn the corner, because they, like, the things that I said that they should go get, when people disagreed, I said, we should go get Kenny Moore, another corner. We should go get, we should have tried to retain Darrell Baker Jr. or some of the veteran corners that we had that were cheap. The same way we did NWI last year. This year's NWI was Darrell Baker Jr. Like, these guys are not world beaters, but they're good rotational pieces to keep in the mix because Cordell Flott, like, I ain't seen Cordell Flott make a play since he put the two-tone blue on. I haven't seen Jermaine Johnson or Jacob Martin get anywhere near a quarterback. So Daboll's going to have to go out and dial the run game up. They're going to have to play mistake and penalty free. They're going to have to win the turnover battle. And the special teams war with Chimere Dike and Bones Fossil and Joey Sly and Tommy Townsend. They're going to have to, like, special teams going to have to play amazing. They're going to have to play the field possession game and beat people with scheme over team. Like, Tennessee Titans don't got crystals. Tennessee Titans don't have LTDs. Tennessee Titans don't have 25-25-25. Tennessee Titans got a stock TT best overall account bound players, and they just got to scheme it up. Like, I promise you, bro. Like, that is. I was not expecting to have this conversation with y'all tonight.